Jamendo.com. Hi guys, welcome.
Okay, hello guys, thank you for joining us again on another segment of our video on your way to grad school. So today we'll be talking about okay guys, in this video we'll talk about the statement of purpose, which is one crucial about this that they probably thought 6 years ago. They can't remember, so they will just write something. But if you sit with them and if they already have your statement of purpose, that will juggle much of their memory. You say that, oh wow, they will say that yes, I remember this student, and then they can tailor their letter.
How are you?
I'm good. Okay, guys, in this video, we'll talk about the statement of purpose, which is one crucial aspect of your application. So Mosun will tell us what the statement of purpose is.
Okay, so now that you know the schools that you're interested in, and you've done your research, you've read through the department's website, and you're basically ready to get down to it. The first thing to do is you should start preparing for to start preparing to write your statement of purpose, right? And basically, the statement of purpose is this document where you basically write and talk about yourself. You're selling yourself to the admission committee. You're writing, in this, document, you're talking about yourself, your career achievements, your professional achievements, your academic achievements as well. And you're basically explaining why you deserve to be a graduate student in that department and why you should be considered for admission. I think one important thing to also include in your statement of purpose is, examples of your community activities. If you've done any community engagement activities, like maybe you've done some volunteering and what have you, and if that has shaped your interest in graduate school or your interest, like your academic interest, then you could also include it in your statement of purpose. Because I think it's one thing that universities today are quite interested in. They are interested in individuals who are engaged in community activities and scholars that are interested in giving back to their community. So that's one thing you should look out for. And it could just be 1 or 2 sentences, but it's something that really would sell you as a person who is interested in community engagement and building. So that's what, I think that's what I can just say for now.
Right.
So Kayode, do you have more?
Yeah, I like that you were talking about community involvement. In my school, they would say paying it forward. So I've realized that the US culture really appreciates volunteering. Like when you do something without getting paid for it, that touches them in a way. They're like, wow, this person is so passionate about this. So if you have such experiences that you can include in your statement of purpose to demonstrate that thing that you can tell appeals to them, then you should definitely put it. A couple of other things I will add to what Mosun has said. So in the US, people don't write research proposals to get into graduate programs. In the UK, if you want to study for a PhD in the UK, you need an actual research proposal, but the US doesn't work like that. So what is required for you when you want to apply to a school in the US is just a statement of purpose. And it is in this essay, it's actually an essay, like Mosun was saying, you talk about yourself, your career trajectory, your interest in this course, why do you want to study this course? So those are things you include. So basically, the strategies you devise in writing your statement of purpose is show that you have a sustained interest in this particular research field or in this area. So maybe, oh, I studied a course in my undergraduate and I was really drawn to it. And that is why I've always been interested in this topic. And that's why I want to do my master's in this research field or do my PhD. So when they see that you've had that sustained interest, it's convinces the admissions committee that will assess your essays and the other application documents. So that's one. Another strategy for writing a good statement of purpose is you have to demonstrate again that you are interested in this school, in this department, in this program. So you must have researched them. Mosun has talked about this. You don't just apply to a school that you don't know anything about. So you should have taken time to research that department, to research the professors in that department. And you should actually be able to name professors that you think you can work with when you are admitted. So the way graduate admission works in the US is even if you have the best GRE scores, the best transcript, 5.0, everything, if you apply to a department and you want to do a research that they don't have a professor that will supervise you, they won't admit you. That is just the way graduate admissions work. They have to be sure that they can cater for your scholarly needs, for your academic interests. So if they don't have professors that are doing the kind of work that you want to do, or at least that can supervise you on your own project, there's no way they will admit you into that program. So you want to demonstrate through your statement of purpose that, oh, so professor is working on this, and I feel like I can benefit a lot from their research, and they can teach me a lot in my own program or in my own research agenda. So you actually have to name professors in that department. What that achieves is one, it it um it makes the department realize that you are really interested in them. You've taken time to research their program, their faculty, and also it puts their mind at rest that, oh, if we bring these students in, we have the resources to help them flourish as a scholar, as a budding scholar. So that's another integral part of your statement of purpose. Um, yeah, I think basically that's all. So essentially, this essay called the SOP is where you talk about yourself, talk about your research interest, and talk about why you are interested in the particular course or the particular research field that you want to go into in that school. And then you can also demonstrate why you are interested in that particular school, that department, by saying, oh, Professor so and so is someone's work, is someone whose work I respect a lot, and I know that their work is going to be very beneficial to me. Working with them or learning under them is going to spur my own project. So those kinds of things, when you demonstrate those things in your essay, the admissions committee is assured that you've done due diligence. You know why you are choosing their school. It's because you are intentional about it. It's not like, oh, you are just looking for random schools to apply to and you chanced on them and you applied. They won't honor or they don't respect such applications, right? Um, yeah, I think that's the much I have to say. Mosun, do you have any other points to add?
Yeah, I really, really like your response. And just to add to what you said, it's very important that you tailor your statement of purpose to the particular school that you're applying to. Because if they notice that it's generic, like, okay, maybe you just removed the name of one school and you added another one and, change the names of the professors and all, they would basically, they won't feel special, right? The school wants to really see that, oh, you are interested in them. And so this just shows how it's just an example of how laborious or how tasking this admission and application process is. And I think one thing I would just say is that anyone who is interested in graduate school should just, have that mentality that, okay, it's going to take a lot of work. I'm going to put in everything that I have to ensure that I achieve this. It's a long and laborious journey, but you'll get through.
Yeah. Thank you, Mosun. There's no other
Thank
way
you.
to say it. That's just the
Yeah.
perfect way to put it.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we hope this video was helpful for you, and we'll see you in another
Our
video.
next video.
Yup.
Bye. Yup, yup.